An easy way of thinking about resilience is like a scale with a fulcrum in the middle of it. And there are things on both sides of that scale, experiences of both bad things or good things.
Our genes shape where the fulcrum is positioned at the start.
Actually, positivity and happiness and, resilience, they are hard-coded in our body.
There are certain genes that make a child more sensitive to the effects of maltreatment or parental neglect or witnessing violence.
The fulcrum may start out kind of more towards one side or more towards the other side, and that's going to make a big difference in terms of how much these subsequent events affect things positively or negatively.
Yes, so what I've seen in children, and again, I'm a teacher, so I've seen hundreds and hundreds of children. There are children who just don't give a damn about anything. Like, they just don't care about the bad things that happen. They will have a smile on their face anyway. They will hit their head, like, oh my God, it's okay, I will go. And there are other children who are like, hit a little and, oh my God, mommy, help me. If you think about yourself, what kind of child were you? And knowing that, it will help you understand what kind of person you are.
Science tells us that experience moves the fulcrum, for better or for worse.
Even though we are born with genes, genes will respond differently to certain environmental situations as opposed to others.
What the genes are actually doing are turning up or turning down the expression of chemicals in circuits in the brain and the circuitry in the entire body that govern our responses to stress, to anxiety, to depressive symptoms.
When positive experiences accumulate and children learn coping skills that help them to manage stress, the fulcrum can slide, so the scale tilts toward positive outcomes more easily. That's what resilience is all about.
There's always an adult, or more than one adult, who is key to providing that relationship that helps to build resilience.
Practical aspect of building resilience in kids is through telling them the stories about themselves. My son, again, he always has this trouble, it seems, but one day he fell down and he hit his head on the corner of the table, and so he cut his skin on his head. Of course, he cried a lot and it was painful and everything, and then he had to go to hospital and he had to have stitches. And when it came time to take off his stitches, he was nervous, very nervous. And I said, look, you've done the worst thing already. You did very well. And he's like, no, I didn't do very well. And I'm like, no, but look, now you're okay, right? You did what had to be done. Yes, you cried. Yes, it was painful, but you did it. You have the stitches now, right? And he's like, yeah, okay. And then I said, so can you maybe wait for the stitches to be taken off? He's like, yeah, okay, I can do that. So you see, I told him a story about himself. That time when he had to take his stitches off, the doctors had to do that, he didn't cry, didn't complain, didn't do anything, like he behaved really well. And of course he was stressed out. I know that, like, he was nervous. But the fact that he could do that will be like a building block towards something else, some greater and more difficult things that he will do in life. And this is your job as a parent or a caregiver, to help children through role play or later through storytelling to be able to internalize their experiences and to learn from them. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you liked it. If you liked, leave a comment. If you didn't like, please let me know how to improve my channel. And if you want to have your personal worksheet on resilience, please check a link in the description or in the comment section, and you will be able to download your worksheet that will ask you 15 the most important questions that will make you more resilient, It will make you stronger, it will make you more powerful and less fragile. And I will see you next time.